Hello everyone, this is Shrima and welcome to Genius Mathematics. In this video, we will be seeing about fractions. Now what is the definition of fractions is? It has to be defined as A by B, where A and B are non-negative integers. Every number that can be written in this form, that is A by B. For example, let's say 3 by 4. This is under the condition of this, that is A and B are non-negative integers, because 3 is non-negative and 4 is non-negative, and they are both integers. So this is how we can define a fraction. That is, they can be written in the form A by B, but they should be non-negative integers. So now let's see the difference between fractions and rational numbers. Because rational numbers are also defined something like this. P by Q, it is of the form P by Q, but P and Q are integers. And Q should not be equal to 0, because if Q is 0, then it would be undefined. So this is the thing with rational numbers. Now the definition of fractions is they should be where A and B are non-negative integers. So all fractions are rational numbers. But all rational numbers are not fractions, because all the fractions include all the numbers that are non-negative integers, that is A and B are non-negative integers. Rational numbers include those, but also it includes all the integers, not just non-negative integers. All the negative integers also it includes. Rational numbers includes all the negative integers too. So all fractions are rational numbers, but all rational numbers are not fractions. Now the next thing we will see is types of fractions. There are three main types of fractions. The first, let's see, types of fractions. There are three main types. First is proper fraction. Second is improper fraction. And the last one is mixed fraction. Now, we have seen A by B form denotes fractions. Here, the digit or the number above this divided by symbol is called the numerator, and the number below the divided by symbol is the denominator. So for a proper fraction, the numerator must be smaller than the denominator. For the proper fraction, the numerator, that's denoted with n, has to be smaller than the denominator. For example, let's say we have a number like 4 by 5. This is a proper fraction because the numerator, that is 4, is less than 5. Some other examples we can say 0 by 1. This is a proper fraction because 0 is less than 1. So this is the thing with proper fractions. The main thing is the numerator must be less than denominator. The next thing we will see is the next one, that is improper fraction. That is, the denominator is greater than or equal to numerator. That is, for example, all the let's say we have 1. 1 is a improper fraction because 1 by 1, that is, the denominator is equal to numerator. So in this case it is an improper fraction. All the whole numbers are improper fractions because 2 by 1, 3 by 1, even 100 by 1, all these have denominator less than the numerator. I think I have written this in the wrong way. The numerator must be greater than or equal to denominator. So, we will have the same example. 1 by 1, the denominator and the numerator are equal. For 100 by 2 or something like that, the denominator is less than and the numerator is greater. So, this is improper fraction. Now, mixed fraction and improper fractions are interchangeable, because for a mixed fraction, it is just a mixture of a whole number and a fraction. You can see some numbers like 1 by 2. This is a mixed fraction because it contains a whole number and a fraction. How we can write this is 2 times 1 gives 2. Add with this 1 and then keep the denominator as same. So 3 by 2. Now this is an improper fraction. We have changed this mixed fraction into this improper fraction. We can do the other way also, that is make this improper fraction to a mixed fraction. So mixed fraction and improper fraction are like interchangeable. Now how do we change them? We will see that now. Improper fraction to mixed fraction and the other way around. Now let's say we have improper fraction like 15 by 2. This is an improper fraction because the denominator is less than the numerator. Now how we will change this is just divide 15 divided by 2. 7 times 2 gives 14, remainder 1. So how we change this is the clockwise pattern. 7 1 by 2. That is, we start from here and we end with here. So this is the pattern. 7 1 by 2. So this 7 is the quotient we got. 1 is the remainder and 2 is the divisor. So this is a mixed fraction and this is an improper fraction. So we have converted the improper fraction into a mixed fraction. And now we will convert this mixed fraction into this. That is, we have to multiply this 2 times 7 and we have to add this. So 2 times 7 plus 1 divided by the same denominator. We get 15 by 2. So this is how we will interchange improper fractions into mixed fractions and mixed fractions into improper fractions. So those are the three main types of fractions. Now there are some other kinds of fractions like fractions. These are the fractions that have the same denominator. Let's say we have 1 by 2, 3 by 2, 5 by 2, all these numbers. These are like fractions because the denominators of all these are same. There are some other kinds of fractions like equivalent fractions. That is, let's say we have 3 by 4, 6 by 8, 9 by 12. These are all equivalent fractions because if we reduce this to the lowest form, that is, if we divide both these by 2, we will have 3 by 4. If we divide both these numbers by 3, we will have 3 by 4. So, if we reduce a fraction to its lowest form and we will have another fraction, then they are called equivalent fractions because their values are the same, just they are in their non-reduced form. So that's the thing with fractions. Thank you.